Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jolliben Fish Academy. So as usual, this early morning, this video will be on a treatment pattern for a fish that was caught after cannibalizing last night. He was seriously injured. So I'm going to show you how to go about treating your fish in case they have injuries, so that the injury will not grow and develop to something that they may not be able to survive with time. You know, there are different categories of injuries or different levels of injuries. The higher the injury, the more the fish is at risk to survive it. So I'm going to show you how to treat your fish when they get injured as a result of fighting or cannibalism, as the case may be. All right, so right away we go straight. This early morning, while changing water, I've isolated him already. While changing water, this fish was caught with serious injuries. I don't know if you can see the injury from here, but let me try and have him. Oh, calm down. Calm down. All right. He's really determined. Woohoo! Now he has escaped me. I must find him. See this bunker. Where can he be right now? It's going to be very difficult to fish him out of this water, but I surely have to do that so that I can give him the treatment he deserves to live long. Alright, I've succeeded in re-isolating him again. You know, I had to do that off camera because it may take quite some time to be able to fish him out of that water. Now, calm down. If you try nonsense again, I deal with you. A bunk on. I say calm down, okay? I'm not here to injure you. I'm here to help you out. See that injury close to the pelvic fin? Oh, that's quite big. Then you also have some. Oh, you think you'll run again this time around? You can't, bro. Then you also have some around. If you look at it here, you have some around his body. Oh, if you look at it very well, see the injuries there around here. And then also you find some around here. It's pretending and forming difficult, hard to get. Shit! Can you imagine? He has succeeded again. Alright, I've succeeded in getting him out of the water again. This time around I'm not going to touch him because he's very cunning. Now look at the body. I hope you can see the injury from here. Oh, that's quite a painful one. I think the fight last night was not funny. Then let's see some around this part of the body too. Then some around the pelvic fin, and then he has one directly behind him. I hope you will not play games this time around, you bunkon, eh? Calm down. I want to treat you, man. Hey, the guy is really bent at running by all means, but it's okay. I'm doing it for his good. The guy has already elongated his pectoral fin. Now, if you have a good look, you see that injury there, close to the pectoral fin. So I'm going to quickly give him the necessary treatment he needs. First, I have to isolate him, give him a form of self-isolation. Then I have to go and get some bitter leaf for him. I use bitter leaf for treatment, which basically is a natural means of treatment. Let me quickly take you there. Alright, right away I'm in front of my farm right now. If you're a fish farmer and you want to treat your fish in a natural way, this is a leaf that you can just not do without. You know, it's a very medicinal leaf. I use it basically to treat my fish each time they are injured or they are sick, and trust me, it's very good for them. I'm going to show you the procedures on how to do that in case you have not been able to see me do that in any of my videos. Bitter leaf is a very medicinal leaf. It cures a lot of diseases. The most important one it has for the survival of your fish is the antioxidant part of what it has. It's very antioxidant, and with that alone it fights against any form of sickness, any form of aging that can bring death to your fish. And of course, when you do that properly, your fish will have a boost immune system. All right, I think this is basically enough. It's not quite much, but that's just okay to have that catfish treated. So going back straight to the pond, now this treatment is going to be a 3 days therapy. I'm going to wash this bitter leaf. After washing this bitter leaf, the next thing I'm going to do is to simply administer it to the catfish for about 15 minutes, concentrated one. And then after the 15 minutes is exhausted, I will take him back to his natural habitat so that he can play around with his peers, you know. Because if you decide to isolate him or keep him in isolation like this for a very long period of time, you may be discovered that he would die quickly. In fact, they hate isolation. Catfish don't like to be isolated from their peers. They want to play around even if they are sick. So it's very important to, you know, having administered this treatment to them, to quickly lay them on isolation. So straight away, let's go and wash the bitter leaf. It's always advisable to do that on a fast running water. The reason for washing is just to remove any form of dust particles that might have been on it, so that as soon as you are getting the water from it, you are getting the pure extract of the bitter leaf. And that's exactly what you need. That's okay. All right, so at this point I have to carry this bitter leaf and pour it here. Get some more, pour it here. Of course, this is the bowl that is going to have the extract at the end. So I wash. I have to continue squeezing the bitter leaf like this so that you can get the extract from it. The most important thing is the extract. I'm not too much interested in the leaf content for now. However, you can also use a blender to, you know, do this job if you have a blender at your disposal. But I do things much or less in a natural way. Blender would have been better, but I have no blender here. All right, so the extract is already gathering at the bottom. See the water scattering. So at this point I'm done with the washing. All right, let's see what we have on the... Wow, this is beautiful. So this is medicine on its own. That's the bitter leaf water we have. All right, so at this point the extraction is complete. This is medicine on its own. That's bitter leaf now. So what I'm gonna do is to get the fish, calm down. I know you're gonna be stubborn. All right, that was beautiful. Very easy to handle. So he's going to dangle in this bitter content of the water for just 15 minutes. The reason is for it to, you know, help him, or help the bitter content of the water to diffuse into his body and encourage his treatment. It's a little bit painful, but he has to bear it for just 10-15 minutes, and that will be very much all right for him. So we dilute the water a little, dilute it just after 2-3 minutes. Alright, so he's going to be in this water for just 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes time, he will be brought out of the water and be taken back to his habitat. Now the reason for him staying in the water for 15 minutes is so that the bitter content of the water can go a long way to get into his body system. Remember, this bitter leaf water is antioxidant, and when we say it's antioxidant, it simply means it fights against oxidation. And oxidation occurs in living organisms. Oh, he wanted to flow out. Oxidation occurs in living organisms in the sense that it's a chemical reaction that that leads to the formation of free radicals, and these free radicals being formed are uncontrollable atoms, atoms that cannot easily be controlled in the organism, and at the end of it all, the organism starts aging, start falling sick, and when the case becomes too worse, the organism will definitely die. That is the bad part of oxidation. And bitter leaf is a very, very good product as an antioxidant. In other words, it fights against oxidation at the highest level, and that is why we use it to treat spawn, and then we also use it to administer treatment when they are injured. So at times when you wonder why your catfish is sick and is dying, this is one of the best way to treat your catfish, and they will have life again. So this treatment is going to be done for 3 good days. After 15 minutes today, I'm timing it already, this is already 7 minutes plus. After 15 minutes today, the next day 15 minutes, the next day 15 minutes, 3 days, and he will be perfectly fine. I wouldn't blame this fish for cannibalizing, or let me say for fighting in the tank, because I was the actual person at fault here. I am the one that overstocked my pond. I have a pond of about 150 liters and I stock close to 100 fish inside. That's overstocking. So they are forced to fight and they are forced to cannibalize. So this is the outcome of such action. So but then all the way the treatment is still going on. A time will come, I'm going to expand so that they will have no reason to fight at all. So I'm going to pause the video right now while we wait for 15 minutes time. Alright, this is 15 minutes later, so I'm going to take him out of this water right now and then take him to, I would have put him back to this habitat where he belongs, but simply because they are big and they can fight him, I will take him where you have smaller fish. Alright, look at him, he's looking greenish right now. Yeah, the treatment for today has been done. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the same treatment for him for just 3 days, 15 minutes in bitter leaf water, and you will see the improvement. If you look at the wounds, they are looking a little bit fresh, but that's as a result of the effect that bitter leaf has in them. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Juliben Fish Academy. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to click the subscription box, and then try as much as you can also to give it a thumbs up if you like the video. But if you do not like the video, give it a thumb down, and please make a comment on the comment box below so that we can upgrade to serve you better. Thanks again. See you next Friday. Remember, every Friday there must be a video for you on this channel. Once again, see you next Friday.